Okay. So this is a 40-minute Yin yoga class. And if you've never experienced Yin yoga before, Yin yoga is really working in the fascia. So the skeletal structure, it's like a very stretchy structure that holds our whole skeletal system together. And so we're going to be going past the muscle. And as you hold poses, each pose we do, and Yin yoga in India, they tend to hold poses 10 to 12 minutes in traditional Yin yoga where it was first discovered. And this is yoga for medicine, really. It's medicine for the body. So that natural hyaluronic acid can really pour onto the joints. So the longer you hold the pose, the more pain relief you're going to get. But for today, we're going to be holding poses like 2 minutes. So just getting you into it, that's going to be plenty. So 2 minutes, some poses we might hold 3 minutes. So we won't be saying a lot because you want to take your breath to the little shaky sensation or into the pain where you're feeling any kind of pain. You never want any sharp shooting pain, but you want to just have that little bit like a deep tissue massage where it feels so good, but it's not a sharp shooting pain. So if it's ever a sharp shooting pain, you back off. So your scale of 1 to 10, 1 feeling nothing, 10 is the red flag pain where you don't want to be. You probably want to be at a 6 or 7, or an experienced Yin practitioner can be at an 8. So if you've never done this style before, please be mindful of you're trying to heal your body, you're trying to get pain relief and not add more pain. So with that said, we will start with a tall spine. Today our intentions and the muscles that we're going to be working are going to be on sciatic nerve pain. So that's releasing the hip flexors and the low back. So all our exercises will be geared to that. Most people tell me that they have low back pain, so I thought we'd dedicate this class to that. So our first couple of deep breaths are going to be cleansing breaths. So the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the mouth. So we'll begin in a Sukhasana, easy seat position with a nice tall spine. Really pull the shoulders back and take a nice big breath in for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out slowly through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deeper this next breath, inhale with all that you have from the root to the crown. Open the mouth and let it slowly spill out. And inhale one more time from root to crown. Inhale. Exhale. And take the palms together. Rub your palms together and create some heat. Create some heat with the palms. Continue to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, place the palms on your forehead. Feel the heat right there. Dedicate your practice to this healing modality with the breath and through these poses, bringing deep heat right where you need to feel the relief. Slowly, slowly. Start to bring the fingertips down, just touching the temples. Give a couple little rubs on your temples. And start to find your Ujjayi breath, which is the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the nose. This is the breath we're going to keep the entire practice. So you're going to want to find that ocean-like quality in the back of your throat. Keep on rubbing those temples in one direction and maybe in the other direction. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Find that constriction in the back of the throat. Place your palms up, making a dedication to healing your body naturally. Giving yourself these tools is a gift. The inhale through the nose and the exhale through the nose is part of this practice. That is yoga in itself, is the breath. If your mind starts to wander as we're holding these poses, just bring it back to the breath. And that is practicing mindfulness in itself, when you're just giving yourself this gift of being with the breath and nothing but the breath. And let the pose do the magic. Let the pose be the medicine, the natural medicine that you're seeking. Almost able to taste the breath as it goes in the nose and out the nose. And feeling it like you're standing in front of an ocean and the waves are crashing upon you. Well, friends, we'll take our first posture, which is called the baby dragon. In Yin Yoga, we have different names for different poses. So you're going to have your blocks for this first one. We'll use our bolster after that, so you can take your pillow or your bolster to the side. And you're going to take the blocks to either side of your mat. For some people, they don't need blocks, but most they do. So take your right foot and place it oh, sorry about that. Place it right in front of you and get your blocks nice and steady. Again, you don't always have to have blocks, but I want you to know that in this position in Yin, it's okay if the knee tracks over the heel a bit. That's okay. What you want to completely take your face over this way, you want to pull your body. So that's why the blocks are here. So pull the body back. So see how I'm upright? So pull the blocks back a bit. So your shoulders can still stay in line with your hips, but your knee can spill over just a bit. And now we're working on the left hip flexor. So sciatic nerve pain really starts in your thoracic spine. It's connected. If you look at the muscle, the psoas muscle starts here. It goes all the way down and wraps around your pelvic. So we are stretching that band really long. It gets really tight like a knot. So as we hold this pose, start to find that edge I talked about. Start to find that 6, 7 on the Yin scale.
You can use both blocks on either side.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So really closing your eyes, and this is really a meditation time. This is a meditation time to really sink deep into this pose. And as you stay here, we're going to do each side for 2 minutes. We're already almost approaching 1 minute. So see if maybe if you're holding onto the blocks a bit, too much tension, your shoulders should not be up in your ears. Maybe soften, maybe even flip palms onto the block. So the block is just there to support you. but you're not in tension with the block. You're not fighting the block. It's just there to lift the ground up a bit so you can have some more support. So now I want you to take those deep Ujjayi breaths and send it right to that left hip flexor where that dull, achy sensation is appearing. And the reason why they call this the dragon series, the baby dragon, is because we have a lot of tension in our hips. We carry a lot of a past emotional baggage, maybe a wrong move in your life that really affected you could still be there. And that's why that knot's there, because you're always like hanging on to something. So if you can completely let go and let it be whatever it is going to be, and getting comfortable with the sensation, that is what this practice is about, is being okay with being uncomfortable. And taking it to your deepest depth with the breath. Can you hear your breath? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale like an ocean breeze. Exhale. Really using your breath as your music, as your guide. Letting the uncomfortableness of this pose letting yourself sink just a little bit deeper for these last few moments. Working deep into the fascia, lengthening the muscle. Let's all have one more breath together. Inhale. Exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Whew, and then coming all the way out so gently, gingerly. Whew. Maybe take it back to just a little half split, bow down. Walking with that joint. This is called rebounding the pose now. Rock forward and then rock back. It may feel a little sore, that's okay. And then rock forward and rock back. Go ahead and take your leg and you want to shake it out now. Very important to shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Get a lot of vibration in there. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Give a little tiny circle in there. Massage that joint. Massage it. And also, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, you can have a cushion on the knee that you're going to be holding the pose on. So if your knee was uncomfortable, you should not be in pain because your floor is too hard, or you want to get your knee nice and cushioned in this pose. So if you need to grab a blanket for the next side, please do. You shouldn't have any uncomfort. You could even put a pillow there. Good. And really just kind of massage that joint and close your eyes and really get into that anatomy. Good. And then just open it all the way out as high as you can. And then squeeze it back in. one more time. Lift it all the way up. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring it down. And come into a child's pose before we switch sides. Take the big toe mounts together. Lengthen arm bones as much as you can. Really stretch the fingertips, maybe even tent them, like you're trying to go to the top of your mat. And then inhale, look at your thumbs, lengthen the crown of the head forward, and exhale, soften belly to floor. Pull your nose, your forehead, your eyebrows down to the floor and let yourself be. For these next 3 breaths, I want you to think about your back is going to puff up and you're going to send your breath to your back. Almost like when a bearded dragon breathes, its whole body puffs out. So I want you to think about the body filling up through the back, like your backside body is going to become an air balloon. And you're sending the breath right there to the low back. Inhale deeply. And exhale sweetly. Take another 2 deep breaths and feel the length, feel the oxygen go into those muscles, those joints, that fascia. A beautiful natural medicine going into the body, letting it all lengthen out. Lengthen through the side bodies for this last big breath. Beautiful friends. Now let's call ourselves up. We'll take it to the other side now. Really staying with that nice meditative breath. We're going to step our left foot forward now into a baby dragon pose. Again, cushion that right knee if you need to. Take your left foot forward and take the first few breaths just to get comfortable into your edge, and then lean into it with being uncomfortable. So taking the blocks maybe back. Remember, you want shoulders in line with hips if you can. If you have to lean forward a little bit because you're a beginner at this, that's okay, but try to get the shoulders and hips in line. If the knee wants to track over the ankle just a bit, it's okay. And now, sinking through that right hip flexor. I'm going to give you an old Buddhism technique that I learned in my yoga training that really helped me. If you have chronic back pain and sciatica pain, it's really deeper emotionally sometimes. You're hanging on to something, like I said before. So what they say to really get rid of it, instead of sweeping it under the rug, is they say name it to tame it, which I think is really interesting. So while you're sitting here with your breath, you have some old baggage that comes up into your mind quite a bit. Name it. Name it. What is it? That old thing that it's like a choice that you made that you wish, gosh darn it, I wish I didn't do that. You keep on going back to it. Name it, put a big label on it, and then tame it. Tame it. So it doesn't have to own you anymore. You've tamed it. You're okay with it. You're settling in with it. You're okay with the pain of it now. The hot, spicy pain kind of went away. Maybe it was years ago. A bad choice, whatever it was. Name it and get wiser. Use it as wisdom. but don't let it have pain in your body. As you're really uncomfortable right now, like I said, a 6, 7, maybe even 8, how can you now manage it with the breath? Being so calm, inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. We'll re-exhale, sinking maybe a bit deeper. Right to your edge, but not going past it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Facing that dragon right in its face. It's breathing that fiery breath. That's why they call this the dragon pose. It's right there, breathing that fiery breath right at you, but you're not going to budge. You are in a meditative state.
In 2 minutes.
You're taming that dragon so it cannot hurt you any longer. We have just a few more breaths here, my friends. Really go into the deepest depth of this dragon pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and adjust yourself. So easy. Oh, so easy, so easy, so easy. Flex the toe back, taking just a half splits guide and bow the head down. Good breath here. And then going ahead and working that pose, rebounding it, just dipping it down a bit, and then stretching it back with the blocks. And then dipping it forward. And then back. And the benefits of yin yoga, my friends, really, you're going to seek the benefit. Like tomorrow, you're going to feel so much better. Even immediately after the practice, you may feel really sore, but you're definitely going to feel relief. Good. When you're ready, we're going to send that left foot back and then start to make those tiny little circular motions, or shake it out first. Shake it out, shake it out. Really vibrate it. Good. And then taking those tiny little massaging circles right into where you feel it. It's that dull, achy sensation. And then working it. Close your eyes and really dive in. Like you have a magnifying lamp inside your own body, and you see it. You can see it, you can taste it, and you can feel it. Your body, now take it the other direction. Taste the breath, feel the breath. And then really open the joint. Inhale, open. And then exhale, squeeze it in. And then inhale, open the joint. You may even feel a little pop. And then exhale, squeeze it in. And then take the two big toe mounts together. And again, push it into a deep, deep child's pose. See if this next child's pose can go even deeper, my friends. Inhaling nice and big, sweet breath, inhale. Puff up your back like that bearded dragon. We just tamed the dragon. We now know and we're learning how to sit with pain and how to sit with uncomfortableness. And for people who have chronic pain, this is how they can learn to deal with lifelong pain. Without it completely ruining their life, they deal with it straight on, like they're facing that dragon. Good, my friends. We're going to move on now. Coming all the way up, let's just take a little cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round and dome. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round and dome. Beautiful. This next pose now, we are going to use our blanket or our bolster. So you can move your blocks off to the side. If you need to shake out the legs, if you still feel like you need to shake it out, you can shake it out right there. We're going to take our pillow now behind our back or our bolster. And now, if this feels comfortable for you, a lot of people, if you've had a knee surgery, please let me know, or if this does not feel comfortable for you, what we're going to do is we're going to take our right foot out, and you can hug it in as close to the hip or the butt cheek. Now, if you can only get to there, that's okay. So see where you can go. If you need to ask me some questions, you can let me know, but I'm just going to demonstrate what we're going to do here. We're going to come back onto the pillow. And then here you can take your arms over your head if you wish. You can customize this. And we're just going to feel this nice.
Both sit down, both legs forward. And then.
Pose. I'm going to come and take a look at you guys. How is this feeling?
No, you're not sitting on it.
You're not?
No.
You don't sit on it?
Leaning against it.
You lean against the pillow. I'll demonstrate again. And you may need to get 2 pillows, you guys, if you need to be up more high.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, if you need to be popped up higher, please go grab another pillow. The other thing you could do is place a block underneath the pillow to hike the pillow up.
Sheer block in the pillow.
Just try to lean down without bending your legs. So you have your
So taking those nice sweet breaths now. We're only going to hold this one for 1 minute. Starting now.
great. And then here, spin your legs, just relax it.
So I would really really invest into a bolster. This is one of the best investments you can give yourself. We're just going to listen to this healing music, these sounds. This is a great way to open up the chest as well. So really puff up the chest, let the heart space spill over, and open up the shoulders as well. Maybe your arms are in goalpost or cactus. Maybe you want to grab your wrists. This is really customizable to you. But listen and breathe into your own breath. Inhale, nice and deep. Exhale, nice and sweet. Feel the breath puffing up your rib cage, your heart space. And then really emptying out. Almost you're going to empty out through your last pinky toe on the left foot. Your breath is that deep. Then you fill back up, inhaling in through your big left toe. Let it travel up your entire left side body, through your belly, through the heart, through the head. Just close your eyes and imagine the breath taking a journey, a travel through your body. Like a soft, healing, beautiful light, traveling from toenail, crown of your head, and when you truly put your mind just on the breath, the shape or the pose can just naturally do its work. Taking one more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Kind of just wiggle the foot now out. Wiggle the foot out. Bend it. Maybe rotate the ankle a little bit. And then take both feet flat onto the floor. And a rebound pose for this is just windshield wipering the legs back and forth. Windshield wiper to the left, and to the right, and to the left, and to the right.
She'll wipe it out.
I know.
Windshield wiper. And then we're going to land onto our right side, and we're going to hold that for just a couple of breaths. So open up the right knee and let it kind of all spill over to the right into the windshield wiper pose. You're still on your bolster. You may feel like you're sliding off a bit. If you are, you can just readjust your body. You can shimmy it back over. And now, for most people, the right knee and the right outer thigh is going to lay soft on the floor, but the left knee is probably going to be hanging and hovering and not touching the floor. So let gravity just be your friend to gently let that left inside knee fall where it wants to fall today. Now, this is a great pose for you to do every single day. If your goal is truly to get more flexible and get out of pain, this gentle windshield wiper pose is so incredible for your low back, your sciatic nerve pain, and again, letting it gently marinate with the breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale sweetly.
Fall back, but they don't hit the ground.
Inhale deeply. exhale, sleep. Sweetly, sweetly, sweetly. Bringing both knees up now, both knees up. Straighten legs, and just shake it out gently. Shake both knees and both legs to just get some circulation and blood flow into the back of your legs, and especially the knee joint here, you guys. We're asking our knees to do a lot, so getting some blood flow back in there. Again, in Yin Yoga, this is called a rebound pose, so we can keep the blood flow circulating. Good. And now when you're ready, you can gently just peel yourself up so you can get adjusted on the other side. Maybe adjust your bolster, your pillow. Again, if you need to rise the bolster up easily, you can put a block underneath the bolster. Again, if you cannot lay all the way back, you can take a block or 2 blocks and put it right under the bolster. See how that raises it up? So you can even put 2 blocks underneath there and raise it up more. Your upper body should not be in pain. So go ahead and take now the left knee or the left foot behind you. And your butt is not on the bolster. Your low back is just right there at it. And then peel yourself back. Again, take 3 pillows if you have to. Get yourself comfortable. There should be no pain in the upper body whatsoever. And now take your arms behind you. And when you raise the pillow up, you'll see that you'll have more of a stretch in your upper body. So you're really getting a stretch in the chest and the shoulders across the collarbone. Maybe even take the hands out into a T, whatever feels best for you. And now deeply breathe. Where is that dull, achy sensation? Close your eyes. Where is that dull, achy sensation on the left side? You want to find it. And then we want to breathe into it like a therapy. Like a massage therapist just found a deep knot and he's going to work on that just for a little bit. He's going to work on it and work on it. And the longer you hold, the more the fascia gets stretched out. And scientific research has proven, and this is very interesting, Harvard research has proven that your fascia is directly connected with your immune system. And so when the fascia is stretched out and not all knotted up, your immune system can work better for you. Again, closing your eyes and thinking about the anatomy inside your body, that piece of stretchy fabric that is in your entire body, that holds us all together. Let that just be. Let it stretch. Let it get the nutrition. Let it get the natural hyaluronic acid that's pouring onto the joint. Let it beautifully feel like magic, a miracle is happening inside the body right now. Inhaling deeply And exhale like medicine onto the body. Inhale and exhale, 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Release that left knee. Oh. Take both feet to the floor now. You may need to just kind of bend it. In Yin Yoga, you really need to be your guide. If you need to shake it out first before we go into windshield wiper on the other side, bend it. It's natural if you feel some pops going on. And then windshield wiper over to the left, windshield wiper over to the right, and to the left. This is not fast. You're really feeling out your hip sockets here. And when you're ready, you can take it all the way over to the left and let it fall where it wants to naturally fall at first. And then just let that right knee naturally gravitate towards the floor. It may not be even close to the floor today, but just let it hang to where it wants to hang. And coming back to that breath, the Ujjayi breath, the inhale through the nose. And the exhale through the nose. And for those who have been maybe new to meditation, just being mindful of the breath is your first step towards a meditative practice. When your full mind is just on the breath going in and out of the body. Your entire focus, your mind is like tunnel vision right on that breath. Inhale for one more deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Gently bringing both knees up to the sky. Taking the legs straight. Taking your rebound pose. Shaking it out. Shaking it out. Letting that natural blood flow come back into the knee joints. Beautiful. We will gently turn to one side, push yourself up, We have one more pose to end the practice today. We're going to take our bolster or our pillow sideways onto the mat now. And for this one, you're actually going to spill your body over. So you could even roll a blanket up here as well if you don't have a bolster. So kind of lift up a bit and shimmy this bolster right where the top of your leggings are, or for men, for your shorts. It should feel really nice. And then we're going to take our figure 4 position with the bolster. So take your figure 4, and maybe you're just here today, okay? So you're going to take the right foot, and you're going to feel it a little deeper because you have the bolster, the pillow. Let this right knee try to go towards the floor, but by keeping the pelvic floor, the hips are pointing up to the sky. And again, tee out the arms. Or maybe you can take them behind you, whatever is comfortable. And feel this deep, deep, deep hip opening. For some people, if this is not enough sensation, if you do want to grab and have a figure 4 and grab here, that can be an option. But if you're truly, truly, truly taking that knee and pushing it, maybe even taking your fingertips and pushing it towards the ground and guiding it towards the ground, this should be plenty. I'm actually feeling it quite a bit. And remember, you're trying to get to that 6, 7, maybe 8 on the Yin scale. Taking yourself to the edge, but not pushing past. Getting right to where it's that uncomfortable, but it's tameable.
Body pushes back.
We'll take 5 more breaths here, getting deep and deep and deep. Close your eyes and go into that anatomy. Think about the fascia of your whole hip joint. Able to be lengthened, letting the blood flow and the nutrition, the oxygen, the fluids all have room now to swim around that area and to heal it. It's not all cramped up. I said this in a class one time. I said, we're no longer in a 1-bedroom apartment. We're in a big, big pimp daddy house. So we're able to move around and have room now. So if you can think about that, as we hold and we push and we take it to the edge, we're giving our joints and the fascia and the ligaments more room so they can do their job of healing. They're not all cramped up. Inhale deeply. And exhale even slower.
Just right.
We're going to gently pull that right knee into the chest. Lengthen the left leg. Half wind reliever pose. Go deeper on this one than you think. You can actually pull your knee in more with the pillow supported. Really guide it towards, like it's almost going to touch that right shoulder. Squeeze that knee in. Inhale. Let the ankle go. Maybe flex and point the toe if you want. And now when you're ready, Go ahead and straighten that leg. And give it one big circle out, and all the way past your left leg. Couple circles. And then take that leg down now, and just for a moment, tell me if that right leg feels longer than the left. It should feel a lot longer. Like that right toenail is going past your left foot. And then go ahead and bring the right foot and plant it onto the mat, bend the knee, and take the other side. Again, flexing the foot onto the right knee and letting that knee, you have to really get your mind into it. Like somebody has your knee and they're pulling it towards the corner and down. And maybe you have to push your fingertips there and push it out. Take this other hand out. Maybe you need to even hold it there. Letting that natural medicine really go into that whole left side hip joint now. Inhale deeply through the nose of that Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath. Over your mind and your body. You're victorious because you're able to deal with the uncomfortable. That's what it means, is when you're in that victorious breath, you're so deep into that breath, the pain and the uncomfortableness doesn't bother you. You're in a meditative state. Inhale. Exhale. Let that shaky, uncomfortable feeling towards victory over your pains and your aches, your emotions, your reactions. So very deeply, deeply feeling this with just the breath now. Just the breath for the last and final breath. We're going to take it together. Inhale again for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee into the chest now, interlace, straighten the right out. Oh. And then guide that left knee deeper than you think, because you have that supported pillow underneath you. Bring it down like a little lever. Complete relief. Maybe let your foot flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. Then letting that left foot come down And taking that nice big circle around. Feeling it out, eyes are closed, and then let that left leg drape. And perhaps you feel even now, even and calm.
Make it pop.
Here we are going to end our practice today. We did a lot of work for our hip flexors, our SI joint. I recommend that you do this routine every single day. Dedicate 1 minute to each pose and see how your body feels. It should feel better and better every single day. Now that you have the natural medicine and the wisdom, you will lay here for at least 3 minutes and take all of this in, as this is a really deep emotional practice as well. Things come up. Some people even will cry because emotional stuff will come out of the hips. That's totally normal. So take this time to be with yourself. Close the eyes and take a 3-minute nap. Think about a little ball of light traveling from the toenails to your entire body. I hope you enjoyed this Yin Yoga practice. Thank you for letting me be your guide. I'm going to be doing more of these Yin Yogas in the future. I'm going to have a whole series, and each practice is going to have a different muscle group that are going to be working. So we're going to be working from the crown of the head to the toe. It's going to be a 5-part series. So you will have the tools to work every single muscle in your body. Thank you. Thank you. Love seeing you guys, and namaste.